the mind is actually one of the oldest constructs in us as like form, and it's super ancient, and it has all these like deep seated things that have been working for millions and millions of years, and that's kind of the presence that we're often fighting against, and we misidentify as it because it's so good at its job. But when we can get out and actually step away from the power of the mind or the monkey chatter that goes on, and realize true self as presence and as being, but then it's still, you're not going to dismantle the mind.
Yeah,
It's still
the
going to be
price
there.
to pay for being human is the fact that you get this illusion around what you are that has been constructed, like you said, for millions of years. Like this body that you have, that I have, is nothing more than memory, genetic memory. Right? This is all genetic memory that's been passed down. So I have to contend with that. As a spiritual vessel that comes into that memory, I have to parse through it like a lotus, making itself through muck to eventually bloom into the sun. This is it. This is the process of a human being, is to come in and I think, um, yeah, become enlightened, for lack of a better word. I think the purpose is to come here and go through the process of enlightenment. And I think that we all go through processes of enlightenment. Maybe not like the bodhisattva enlightenment, but you're definitely much more enlightened than you were. You're asking questions that are enlightened, right? The ability to actually, again, have these questions is because we actually deep down inside have these answers, and we're just working through the doubt, which is this body and this mind. We are both finite and infinite, but we know very little about both either one of these, right? You're living a finite existence, this body, this mind, and you have an infinite existence, which is your soul, and you're trying to find your way somewhere in the middle between both of these, and you don't know what is what. And the practice of yoga, and I keep bringing the practice of yoga because it's what I know, what I've practiced, gives you an understanding of both those things. This finite piece, this body, it gives you a deep understanding of it, but it also gives you a deep connection to that piece of you that is infinite, living in this finite. That's the beauty of it. It gives you a way to read both. That's the book of the. My teacher used to always say, you got three books you got to learn how to read, and once you learn how to read those, you'll have all the answers that you need. It's the body, the breath, and the mind. If you can like really learn how to read this, what you're learning is existence, because it's all within you. The intelligence that is making you breathe and that is making your heart beat is the same intelligence that is telling this tree to grow and that flower to bloom. It's actually the same intelligence. Your thoughts and your cognitive sense is not making you do that. It's the natural intelligence of the universe that is actually creating this synchronicity within you. So learning how that happens through closing your eyes, going deep inside, and it's not like it's not a cognitive thing. It's not written down. It's learning how to read it in a different way, learning how to understand it in a different way, and a lot of that is that trust piece that you can get there, that allows for you to keep going there and surrendering to that process. And then before you know it, you have a deep sense of knowing who you are. And then if somebody asks you, well, who are you? This is it. What else do you want me to? This is it. Can you see it? This is who I am.